Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Good evening and welcome to this WARA Friday Night Football broadcast. I'm Paul Healy along with little Eddie Perica.
How we doing?
Swell, Eddie, how are you?
That's good. You know, last week I got a little nervous when I didn't get your email for a game, and then I remembered that we didn't have a game last week,
yes.
and I got really excited yesterday when I got your email.
Yes.
I just hope you know that.
Thank you very much. Yes, the prep we have. Attleboro coming in with a record of 1-2. They had a bye week last week, lost a barn burner to Fairhaven, a Division 5 power in their first game, 35-28. Quarterback Braden Jones had 4 touchdown passes, and that beat Stoughton 27-13, where Jones had 3 more touchdown passes, and then were blown out by Thean 51-12, a game that got away from them a little bit.
Just a little bit, I'd say.
One thing that Coach Winters and defensive coordinator Coach Tommy Burns, part of the best Attleboro team I've ever seen, that 2013 team. That was so good. They want to see better tackling this week. They felt like their defense has been in position to make plays, but they're hitting opponents up at the shoulders instead of low at the waist and the thighs.
Yeah, I mean, if you remember my comments from our Fian game that we covered 2 weeks ago, at halftime I was like, the shoulder tackling.
Yes.
They got to get down and wrap up. You know, I really hope this past week they worked on the tackling a little bit, and we get to see the defensive players break down a little bit and complete tackles.
Absolutely. Peter, write it down for me.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll be an improvement today. Okay. Adrian Jones. Got to write that name down. He's being honored for his birthday. Happy birthday to Adrian Jones. Bridgewater-Raynham, the Trojans, under Coach Ian Bain, who coached at Franklin, I believe, for 8 seasons before heading down to Bridgewater-Raynham. They opened their season with a 24-21 loss to Mansfield on a last-second field goal. Beat Plymouth South 21-14. Lost to Marshfield, a Division II power, 23-21. And last week blew out Middleborough 40-0. Their quarterback, Jake Lambert. How's that for a football name?
Reminds me of the
Jack Lambert.
Jack Lambert.
Yes.
That's who I was thinking of.
Yes.
That's my fault.
No, Jack Lambert was the Steelers linebacker, wore number 58.
Yeah.
But Jack Lambert is the quarterback for BR. Against Middleborough, completed 13 passes for 3 touchdowns and 215 yards. In 4 games, 11 touchdown passes. Other than that, he hasn't done much.
Man, that's still pretty impressive in 4 games.
And he's done plenty under that. They like the RPO, run pass option offense.
Yeah.
And the other interesting thing I wanted to get your opinion on, Ian Bain, he did this at Franklin, and I was doing it at Bridgewater-Raynham. You see a lot of kids go both ways in high school. And for Bridgewater-Raynham, you'll see some players go both ways, but he starts 22 players, 11 on offense and 11 different players on defense. Attleboro is stout on the line of scrimmage, but depth is an issue. How big of a factor could that be?
Well, I mean, you got fresh legs going out. You know, my tenure when I played in high school, you know, my junior and senior year, I played both ways. And, you know, obviously, that's a lot of football. You know, 90 plays a game. I'm out there for 75.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not the smallest guy out there either. You know, like, it takes a lot. You're battered and bruised. especially, when you have those barn burner games like Fian and you just get pummeled, unfortunately. That happened to me against CM in the playoffs in my senior year. But that's another note. Having fresh legs out there is a huge, huge difference. And hopefully Attleboro will be able to contain that.
Yeah. Good news for the Bombardiers. Madden Murray is back. Missed the Fian game with an ankle injury. He's back, a two-way starter. He plays split end, slot, sometimes running back on offense. And he is going to be on defense, the free safety today. Madden Murray. Madden back. Big deal.
Yeah, real big deal. I hope he just flies around and, if this is a little too much, take some heads off with him, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
They're announcing right now it's a youth football night tonight here in Attleboro, and all the Whitehawks being announced. For Attleboro, they will be missing T.J. Sutherland. Suffered that broken arm near the elbow in the victory over Stoughton. Hopefully he'll be back for maybe late November, Thanksgiving. We'll see. And tonight, Logan Wild, who starts at nose tackle and also fills in the offensive line, the 5'10", 242-pound senior captain. He's out tonight.
Ooh.
So the Bombardiers will have to overcome that. Stepping in the offensive line, Andrade is going to start in the offensive line. And sophomore Dylan Massey, who is massive. Dylan Massey, 6'3", 288. He'll be the first player off the bench on both the offensive and defensive lines. Coach Winters has confidence that Dylan can do the job.
I think he has an older brother, right?
Yeah, that name's. I know I've called that name before.
Yeah. I just don't remember his older brother's name, but I remember I played with him.
Yeah.
And he was an absolute nut, in a good way. In a good way.
This should be a good one. Braden Jones, 7 touchdown passes for the Bombardiers. They'll start on the offensive line. Noah Williams at right tackle. Speaking of maniacs in a good way.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick Andrade, the senior, will start at right guard. Junior center Jaden Owusu-Mensah, whose brother is outstanding on the basketball team. He'll start at center. Sophomore Adamola Abujade, number 68, will start at left guard. He is 6'3", 265. Talked to Coach Ian Bain briefly before the game, and he's one of the first Attleboro players that Coach Bain mentioned. He wants his Trojans to try to neutralize number 68 on both sides of the ball. And the left tackle, Scott Bennett, number 56, 6'1", 225 pounds, and fundamentally almost a perfect player.
Almost.
Yeah. His dad's Aaron's on the school committee, so you know he likes to read.
Oh, yeah.
But Scott just plays the game right. We're getting ready for the captains to come out. Captains for Bridgewater-Raynham are Caden Blake. He's the X-receiver on offense. Jamison Derica. He's the Z receiver on offense. Quarterback, Jack Lambert. And here come the Blue Bombardiers on the field. Other captains are center Spencer Kilsby and the left tackle, number 55, Lachlan Isabel. And the Bombardiers ready to go with their white helmets, royal blue jerseys, white sleeves, and gray pants. At Westboro High, we always wore gray pants, the neutral color pants. I think it looks good with both the home blue uniforms and the road whites. This breaks them up a little bit. Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans in their red helmets, white jerseys, red numbers with navy blue trim, red pants. Think of the Grogan era Patriots, only with red helmets instead of white. We'll be right back on WARA.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at
The Bedding Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Bedding Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, bedding-center.com.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
Good evening and welcome to this AACS 15 Sports presentation. I'm Paul Healy along with little Eddie Perica. Peter Bray is on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on graphics tonight. Friday night football as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans as captains. Braden Jones is out there along with the injured Logan Wild, the recovering Madden Murray, just a junior. And then there's two members of the Whitehawks out there.
Yeah, and fun fact, like I told you before we got on the air, my 8th grade year was the one that combined Attleboro Pop Warner and the South Attleboro Whitehawks and made it this whole Attleboro Whitehawks thing.
Yes.
You know, so a little bit of a founding father when it comes to youth sports, you know, even though I'm 25, you know.
Well, we're big fans of the movie My Cousin Vinny, so we pronounce it Utes
There
on
you
this
go.
show. But anyway, we're getting ready for Friday night football. Bridgewater-Raynham, the Trojans looking good this year. Their record is 2-2, but that is deceiving. Dropped their opening game to Division III power Mansfield 24-21 on a last-second field goal. Beat Plymouth South 21-14. Lost to Division II power Marshfield 23-21 and blew out Middleborough. Bridgewater-Raynham won the toss and deferred. Attleboro will receive the opening toss, heading left to right. Bridgewater-Raynham in the red helmets, white jerseys, red pants will kick off right to left. Beautiful night for football, eh, Eddie?
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, since the last time we were up here in the booth, the sun's not in our eyes, so we'll be actually to see.
Just dropping down behind the trees. As we told our radio audience before the TV crew joined us, Ian Bain is the coach for Bridgewater-Raynham. He was the outstanding coach at Franklin for 8 years, I believe, and at Franklin and now at Bridgewater-Raynham, he starts 22 different players, 11 on offense and 11 on defense. Attleboro has some stout players, some outstanding players, not a whole lot of depth. So will that be an issue tonight, Eddie?
It could be. It definitely could be. You know, fresh legs will beat worn legs. And like I said again before we got on TV, you know, my junior and senior year, played for Attleboro, obviously. You know, there's 90 plays in a football game. I was out there for like 75 of them. Like, you're tired. You're tired when it's like 3 minutes left in the fourth.
Yeah.
You're exhausted. You know, you train all week, you do all the summer camp and stuff like that. You're still tired.
Yeah. We say in our soccer broadcast, and I guess it applies in this as well, in a soccer game, there are 80 minutes. The first 70 minutes is about skill. The last 10 minutes is about will.
Yeah.
And that applies for football as well. Bridgewater-Raynham will kick off right to left. Their kicker is Jillian Allen. Back for the Bombardiers is Jaden Mowat. I believe he'll be one of the deep receivers. He's a junior, 5'8", 160-pounder. And this is Mowat. Gets it at his own 15-yard line across the 25. Breaks a couple of tackles, spins out of another. Mowat is out to the 42-yard line. Good field position for the Bombardiers. Tackle made by number 21 for the Trojans. That's starting strong safety Josh Hogue, who's also their long snapper. So Attleboro begins their first possession heading left to right, their own 42-yard line. 11:53 on the clock. The Trojans use a three-man front. 4 linebackers, 4 DBs. Braden Jones in the shotgun snap. 3 receivers left, that's the wide side. Madden Murray's at running back.
Nice.
Takes a swing pass to the left, but hit behind the line of scrimmage. taken down for no gain. Tackle made by number 10 in the white, outside linebacker Nick Rotondo. That pass was a little behind.
Just a little bit behind him. The screen obviously let him go a little bit, but he had some white jerseys in his face real quick.
Yeah. That's actually a loss of 1, so it's 2nd and 11. Big center, Owusu Mensah comes out over the ball. Attleboro now in a bunch formation on both ends. Right slot comes in motion left. It's a jet sweep underneath to Raphael. Josiah Raphael, that's going to be a gain of about 3 or 4. It's going to be a gain of 2. So we'll call it 3rd and 9 on the jet sweep. They're at their own 44-yard line. 2nd and 11, 3rd and 9. I guess technically those are forward passes, but not in our stats. What are you kidding me? Oh, did you call that a pass?
Oh, no, I called the first one.
The first one.
The first
right.
one.
Yep. Attleboro, a long time in the huddle. Ball is on the left hash mark as they head left to right. Again, that double bunch formation. Now Murray going wide left. Landon Vieira, the lacrosse star, is the wider on the right. And Attleboro has to call timeout as the formation's wrong. Jim Winters is the head coach of the Bombardiers, also serves as his own offensive coordinator. Tommy Burns, great player for Attleboro and the best team I've ever seen, their 2013 team with Morrison at tight end and Walsh at quarterback. With a timeout on the field, we'll take a quick break on AACS 15 Sports.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
Left slot comes in motion right to create trips. Jones is back to pass, 3-man rush. Murray is open over the middle on a skinny post. Catches it for a first down at the 42-yard line of the Trojans. Boy, they needed that, Eddie.
They sure did. Keep the ball moving. Keep it rolling.
Move from their own 44 to the plus 42. That's a 14-yard gain on 3rd down. So the plus 42. 1st and 10 coming up. Beautiful night here. Breeze not much of a factor. Temperature just dropped below 70 degrees. It'll be closer to 60 when we're done tonight. Trips to the left as the ball's in the middle of the field. The running back is number 22, Nathan Alonso, the junior. And they give to Alonso up the middle. Has a big hole.
Oh,
he's in
keep
the
going, baby.
across the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bombardiers. What a job at the offensive line of Bennett, Abujade, Owusu Mensah, Andrade, and Noah Williams. Wow.
You know, I say it all the time. You want to make a hole to drive a semi through.
Yes.
And again, that was a hole to drive a semi through for sure. And sorry if I got a little excited on that one.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. We're supposed to have a good time here. Drive started with 10:16 to go. Excuse me, 11:53 in the quarter. Now there's 10:16 to go. That's a 4-play drive that covered 68 yards. And considering the first 2 plays netted 1 yard, that was 2 plays, 67 yards. Extra point is blocked. But it's 6-0 Bombardiers with 16 to go first quarter. Wow.
That was a beautiful play. Beautiful play. And that's the way you're supposed to start a game.
Yes.
Send a message and just run it down their throat. Obviously, the pass before it opened everything up a little bit.
Yes.
But, oh, my goodness, that is the football I love watching.
58 yards. 4 plays, 58 yards. 57 in those last 2 plays combined. Was that blast blocking or trap blocking on the line?
I couldn't really see it. It was a little muddled, unfortunately. But it was a big old hole.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
Getting ready to kick off for the Bombardiers, Henry Goncalves, 5'6", 137-pound junior. Two deep for Bridgewater-Raynham to our right. One of them is the outstanding number 4, Dylan Reed. Had 2 touchdown catches last week against Middleborough. Outstanding receiving core in this BR team. Squib kick, fielded beautifully in his own 35, dashing upfield across the 40. That was number 25 on the return for the Trojans. Ryan Alves, the backup running back, tackle made by Attleboro's Wade Stevens, a sophomore on special teams. First and 10, their own 41, so good field position for the Trojans. 10-10 to go, first quarter. They'll move right to left. They like to run RPOs. Ian Bain teams I've seen in the past, they like to establish the run first, and then as soon as you bring someone up, look out for the RPOs and the play action pass. Spread formation, twins both ways. Right side's the wide side. Wide splits in the line of scrimmage. Give to the running back up the middle. Taken down by Abujade, but he's close to a first down gain. Number 1, Braden Lewis.
They're going to give him that first down, too.
And he did get the first down. Big junior. They don't have heights and weights on the program, but he goes from his own 41 to the Attleboro, we'll call it 48, so a 12-yard gain. First down, 10 yards to go at the Attleboro 48.5, but 48 is close enough. Wow, wide splits, Eddie, especially between the guard and tackles.
Yeah.
Pass to the left. Caught by the ex-receiver, Caden Blake, the senior. He's close to first down yardage. Tackled by number 3, cornerback Jack Donahue. He goes to the 40. It'll be second down, 2 yards to go. That was Caden Blake, I said?
Yeah.
Thank you. So that's +8. Second down. 2 yards to go. They're at the Attleboro 40-yard line. Shotgun formation, trips right. Oh, and they run a counter to the left, the short side.
Oh, fumble!
Ball is through. Fumbled. Coming up was Jack Donahue. A huge collision with Braden Lewis. Lewis went by Donahue, but did not bring the ball with him. Fumble was out of bounds. Trojans maintain possession, first down run.
Excuse me.
Yep. So he moved from the 40 to the 31. That's a 9-yard gain. Although he gained about 6, and the ball went forward about 3 after the fumble. But a courageous hit by Jack Donahue, and good news, good early sign, he got low.
There you go.
First and 10, the Attleboro 31. Again, spread formation, trips right, that's the wide side, back to pass.
Oh.
Deep in the end zone, reaching up, knocked away at the last minute. It was in the hands of Caden Blake and stripped of the ball by the leaping Josiah Raphael. Second and 10.
Yeah, Jack Lambert got that ball out just in the nick of time because Noah Williams was coming in hot and heavy. Hot and heavy. You know his motor's running high tonight.
Absolutely. Attleboro starting on the defensive line. The defensive ends are Abujade and Nick Andre, the nose tackle, Noah Williams. So that was a rush from the nose tackle position. Dylan Massey starting at the other defensive tackle, the big sophomore. Second and 10, trips right again. Lambert looks towards the sideline to change the plays. Ryan Scanlon's the offensive coordinator, but Ian Bain, again they go to that counter to the left. The strength of the formation is right. They counter back left. Good gain. Tackle made by number 12 for the Bombardiers. That's the sophomore, Carl Etienne, in for the injured TJ Sutherland. Gain of 7, we'll call it 3rd and 3. Oh. And again, they run that same play to the left, a tackle by Raphael. Line of scrimmage was the 23. And it looks like it's going to be a first down as the ball is placed at just inside the 25, at the 24-yard line. So they were at the, not 23, I'm sorry. They were at the 27. So that's a 4-yard gain. First and 10. Boy, the strength of the formation. And now here's a shotgun running formation, much tighter splits on the line of scrimmage. Bunch formation to the right.
Oh, pitch.
Quick pitch. Outside
Nice
linebacker.
tackle.
No, that's the cornerback. James the Mosquito Destito. He's 5'9", 146, and he doesn't know it. Beautiful tackle. That's a loss of 1.
But that's what I was talking about, too. Breaking down, getting in the athletic position, kind of like in basketball defense.
Yes.
And following where his hips are going. Hips don't, like Shakira says, hips don't lie.
Right. Yep. If you watch the shoulders, you watch the feet, you watch the head, you get faked out. You watch the hips, you stay with him. Beautiful tackle, Stito. Again, tight formation on the line of scrimmage. Lambert back to pass.
Tip pass.
Over the middle.
That looked like number 66, Dylan Massey.
Dylan Massey, the sophomore, tipping that. And right behind him, the outstanding middle linebacker, Kyle McHugh. McHugh is the Mike, or middle linebacker. Boston Baldwin, the weak side linebacker. Strong side linebacker, lacrosse star, Landon Vieira. Safeties are Murray and Raphael. Cornerbacks, Destito and Donahue. Third down.
3rd and 11.
Whoops. 3rd and 11 from the 25-yard line. Back to pass. Post. It looked like number 2, Finn Kelly, the tight end, was open. Landon Vieira with a leaping play to tip it away.
Man, that bye week helped these boys out a lot, I think. These boys are playing with a higher motor than we saw about 2 weeks ago. And you know what? I'm loving every second of it.
Yes. Wow. 4th down, 11 yards to go, and the Trojans will go for it at the Attleboro 25-yard line. 10th play of the drive. Two split out both ways. Back to pass. 4-man rush. Post pass over the middle. Caught. Down at the 3-yard line. Pass caught by number 5, the Z receiver, Captain Jamison DeRica.
I keep thinking you're saying Parika, not Dorica. It's a little close to me.
Yes. He's all the way to the 3-yard line. So that's a gain of 22 yards on 4th and 11. 1st and goal. 11th play of the drive coming up. 6-0 Attleboro, 6:54 to go, first quarter. Right up the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run for Braden Lewis. Behind that offensive line, left to right, of Isabel Morris. Killsby, the center. Porter, the right guard. Louis Jean, the right tackle. It's funny, going through their starting lineup before the game, offensive coordinator Brian Scanlon, I asked him who the center was. He looks at me and says, I don't know his name. We all just call him Turtle.
You know, kind of look at it. You know, he looks a little turtleish out there, but, you know, Turtle's apparently super strong. He's imposing his will out there on that nose and tackle.
PAT is good by Jillian Allen, so Bridgewater-Raynham takes a 7-6 lead over the Bombardiers, an 11-play, 59-yard drive. But the Attleboro defense, again, let up that big 4th down, 22-yard completion. The first 2 plays for Bridgewater-Raynham were big positive plays, but overall, not a terrible start for Attleboro.
No, not at all.
And the PAT good. 7-6, they'll kick off right to left. And I believe this will be Allen kicking off. Mowat is deep. I believe Raphael is with him. Can't quite see the other number. Here comes the kick right to left. 6:48 to go. Return up the middle. This is number 28 returning the ball. Josiah Bonet, 5'7", 138-pound sophomore. He came into the 4th quarter against the Shamrocks.
He did.
And
he
had
did.
a couple of nice runs.
Yeah.
He returns that. Yep.
He's running on these. Well, I mean, there's only been 2 returns, but they've been great returns so far, setting the Attleboro offense up for great field position right at the 43-yard line.
Yep. Started the last drive at the 42. This one, the 43. 6:39 to go, first quarter. 7-6, Bridgewater-Raynham. Attleboro coming out over the ball. They're heading left to right on the left hash mark. Power pistol formation with a fullback to the left of Jones and a tailback behind him. Twins to the right. 5-man rush. Right up the middle, absorbing a huge hit is Nathan Alonso. See who gets up from the bottom of that pile. Looked like big number 71, nose tackle Matthew Poe with the tackle, gain of 1. Second down, 9 yards to go. Their own 44. My big brother John's number at Westboro High, 44. His senior year, 18 touchdowns in 9 games. 15 of the 18 covered 50 yards or more.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Actually, 48 yards or more, but close enough.
Close enough.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Again, that power pistol formation. 2 backs there with the quarterback. Rolling to the right, but the blitz was on from the corner. Oh, a beautiful touch pass over the linebacker in front of the safety, complete to Madden Murray for a first down, tackled by Cam Knudsen. I'm starting to think this Braden Jones kid can throw the ball.
Just a little bit, I'd say.
As a sophomore, he was the HockamockSports.com underclassman of the year. That's a first down pass to Murray from the Attleboro 44 to the 45 of the Trojans, so a gain of 11. Again, the power pistol, this time the fullback number 5, Brandon Durkee, a 6-foot, 175-pound senior who's been injured. Bombardiers run to the right with Anthony. He's taken down after a short gain. Hits made by number 6 for Bridgewater-Raynham, Travis Pereira, an outside linebacker. Middle linebacker Drew Silver in there as well. Another gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 8, actually. They gave him 2.
Oh, they gave him 2. All right. 2nd down, 8 yards to go for the Bombardiers. BR, just a 3-man line. Linebackers off the ball. Does that make the offensive line's job tougher?
A little bit because, a lot of people, pass.
Oh, wide open is right. Cinched the pitch. Touchdown, Bombardiers. 8th touchdown pass of the season for Braden Jones. 43 yards from Jones to sophomore Josiah Raphael.
Anyways.
12-7 Attleboro. Eddie, I asked you a question. Who cares what the answer is now?
Yeah, who cares what the answer is now?
What a start for the Bombardiers.
Well, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but it does look a little bit of a different team than 2 weeks ago.
Wow. 2 4-play touchdown drives. The first covered 58 yards. This one covered 57 yards. 4:38 to go in 2 minutes and 1 second. PAT, Attleboro will go for 2.
Go for 2.
Logan Wild, the left tackle, spread out wide to the left on the line of scrimmage. Funky formation. Murray comes in motion for the left slot. Screen pass to DeStito. And every once in a while, DeStito will make a mistake just to show his humanity.
Yes,
as
absolutely.
that ball slipped through his hands. PAT is no good. So it's Attleboro 12, BR 7. Want to thank all of our underwriters, W.H. Riley & Son, Claudino's Auto, Bristol Glass, Walls AC, the Betting Center, Barrows Insurance, LJ's Car Wash, and the good people at Morin's want to join our sponsorship lineup. I screwed up and didn't get it done in time for tonight's game.
Don't worry. I went to breakfast yesterday for you.
Oh,
don't worry about that.
What'd you get?
I got the Russ Morin.
What?
The Russ Morin, like the breakfast plate.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah, the big one. Oof. I was a little hungry yesterday. Well,
Attleboro will kick off left to right with Hayden Goncalves. They've run 8 plays. They have 12 points. Again, this is the backup running back returning the squib kick, breaks a tackle, and then takes a big hit. Second special teams tackle by Wade Stevens on Ryan Alves.
And right there is how you're supposed to tackle. He got low. Wrap the legs. You can't go anywhere if you don't have legs.
But a 10-yard return for Alves. And the Trojans start this drive just like the last drive, their own 41-yard line, heading right to left. 4:30 to go, first quarter, 12-7 Attleboro. Jack Lambert, the quarterback, 11 touchdown passes in 4 games. Trips to the right, running back. Lewis is to the right of the quarterback. Up the middle, huge collision with Boston Baldwin. And Boston Baldwin, heck of a player, but Braden Lewis won that contest. Although we shouldn't say that, just a gain of 1. Baldwin not afraid to hit, eh?
Oh, absolutely not.
Although
you shouldn't be afraid to hit something. That's the biggest thing, too.
It's the point of the game.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Would like to see Baldwin get a little lower on that. 4-man front for the Bombardiers. Right slot comes in motion, but still trips right. Play action pass, just a 2-receiver pattern. Oh, and a wide open and overthrown. Dylan Reed, who had 2 touchdown receptions last week, was running free, but the pressure was on Lambert from Vieira.
Yeah, he came in flying off that edge.
And that's one of those things I know, how could he miss a receiver so wide open? Because
Well, when you got 4 blue shirts in your face, it gets a little scary.
Well, there were 4 rushing. I think only 3 were in his face. Lambert, may have been 5. Lambert blitzing from the outside. 4-man front. Sophomore ATN and sophomore Abujade are the defensive ends. Right slot comes in motion, left slot in motion right to create trips. Shotgun snap to Lambert. Back to pass. Looking underneath. Looks out to complete. Finn Kelly with a catch, the tight end. That time, Lambert had time to pass. That was at least his 3rd read on that pattern. First down. And Finn has been open twice tonight. Moves from his own 41 to the Attleboro 42. So that's 9 and 8. That's a 17-yard gain. 1st and 10 Trojans. They trail 12-7. Clock moving. 3:20 to go. First quarter. 2 wideouts, 2 tight slots.
The tight end again.
Yeah, quick out pattern to the tight end. Tackle made by Raphael, but that's close to another first down. Boy, he catches that ball and then squares his shoulder upfield quickly. It's going to be 2nd and 2, so an 8-yard gain. They're at the Attleboro 34-yard line. Clock moving, trips to the right. Shotgun quarterback. Again, that first series, they started out with wide splits. They've tightened those up.
Oh, there
Tackled
you go.
in the backfield. Hit made by the blitzing middle linebacker through the A-gap, Kyle McHugh, who was a revelation last year as a junior as weak side linebacker. That's a loss of 2 to be 3rd and 4. Third down, 4 yards to go. At the Attleboro 35-yard line. Trips to the right. Running back to the right of the shotgun quarterback. Back to pass. Rolling to the right is Lambert. McHugh doesn't let him get to the end. The ball is out.
Oh, they call it an incomplete pass?
No, they're saying he was down before the fumble.
Oh, okay. I got a little too excited on that one, everybody.
Can't get excited watching this game.
Yeah.
So that's going to go as a. You're right. They called that an incomplete pass.
Oh,
Ow.
what?
Oh, I question that call.
Well, we might be a little biased up here.
Yeah. 4th and 4. I'm writing to my notes. How? ? Great pressure. 2 plays in a row by middle linebacker Kyle McHugh as Tommy Burns getting aggressive with his middle linebacker on 2 consecutive plays.
I will say, these boys' motors are running high, and for good reason.
4th down, bunch formation. That means 3 receivers tight on the left. That's the short side. 2 on the right. Back to pass. Lambert blitz. Middle screen by the tight end.
Oh, he stuffed him.
Great tackle made by Boston Baldwin. Will it be enough for a first down? Baldwin came up. A middle screen to the tight end. Beautifully designed play by the offensive coordinator, Ryan Scanlon, and head coach, Ian Bain. We might have a measurement here. And we're going to have an old-fashioned measurement.
It's going to be close. I think they're going to be a little short.
Describe what the offensive line did on that.
I was watching the ball a little bit, but I did see the offensive line a little bit. Kind of faked it a little bit on that one.
Yep.
Just so like the linebackers got sucked in on that. Opens up the middle of the field a little bit more. You can get that little dump pass to your tight end, which is what happened.
Yeah.
And we'll see what the measurement comes out.
He was playing more of an H-back position, faked to the outside, then came back to the inside. And it looks like a first down by inches. Ooh, Attleboro defenders not liking the spot. Huge hit by Boston Baldwin. And it's a 1st and 10 Bridgewater-Raynham. And I'm putting a star in my notes to remember that play as we review what happened in this game. First of all, to call that play before that an incomplete pass. Wow. 1st and 10 at the Attleboro 32-yard line. 7th play of the drive.
Here comes Vieira off the edge.
They get, great hit at the line of scrimmage. Again, Boston Baldwin. He's playing that weak side linebacker where McHugh played last year, and boy, is he closing quickly. We're going to call that no gain.
Yeah, Vieira came in from the inside. He was going to try to bounce it out, push him right back into Boston, and wrapped him up.
Well, the Bombardiers have been emphasizing tackling in their practices. We didn't see a difference against Bishop V, and we are seeing a difference today against the Trojans.
Absolutely.
Right wideout comes in motion to tighten the formation. Twins both ways. They fake to Lewis. Back to pass Lambert with time. Pass is complete to Danica. And he steps out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Jamison Darica, the Z receiver, he was the wideout on the right, came all the way across the formation, basically uncovered. And that's where they have him at the 3-yard line. So that's a 29-yard gain. Wow. Lambert to Darica for plus 29. 1st and goal at the Attleboro 3. 9th play of the drive coming up. Clock stopped with 45 seconds to go in the quarter. 12-7 Bombardiers. Power formation.
Will they stuff him?
Lewis gets close. He's near the 1-yard line, inside the 1-yard line. Attleboro saying the ball is loose. It's only supposed to be 22 players in the field. It looks like about 50, doesn't it? Tommy Burns pointing the other way. The officials disagree. Attleboro might have pulled it out. Scott Bennett is in there in the line of scrimmage defensively in the goal line defense. Spotting it at the 1-yard line, so a gain. A gain of 2 for Braden Lewis. 2nd and goal from the 1. 10th play of the drive coming up. And that's it for the first quarter. And the first quarter will end Attleboro 12, Bridgewater-Raynham 7, but knocking on the Bombardiers' door. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports, 1310 WAR. Nailed the dramatic pause.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Eddie Perica. Peter Bray running our camera on top of the press box. Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Lights on.
It was a little dark in here.
Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on graphics tonight. It'll be 2nd and goal as we start the first quarter for the Trojans at the Attleboro 1-yard line. They're now heading left to right here in the second quarter. Goal line defense for the Bombardiers. And this is the case, Eddie, where you just want to dig in and try to get lower than the offensive line?
Absolutely. But also, they're known for the RPOs. Be careful on the fakes.
Oh! Hit in the backfield by Noah Williams from behind. Who was that up front?
There's a flag up front, though.
Flag comes in late. Noah Williams jumped on his back. Coming in low, that was big number 68, sophomore Adamola Abujade. And that ball is back at the 2. That was a loss of a yard, but we'll see what the flag is.
Looks like maybe a face mask.
Here's the call. Personal foul, face mask against the Bombardiers. Our white hat today is Michael Byron. So it's half the distance to the goal. So that was a loss of, would have been a loss of 2. Flag against Attleboro. Face mask. Still second and goal. Now from the 1.5-yard line. And I got these spread formations. I believe you got to be under center close to the goal line. Penn State finally changed the way they do things.
Oh, QB keeper.
Lambert sweeps to the left. Wow, planted his foot. Looked for sure like he was going to go for the corner. Cut back inside. Credit him with a 2-yard touchdown run for quarterback Jake Lambert. Really 1.5, but you always round up in football.
Round up to it.
So a 2-yard touchdown run for quarterback Jake Lambert. That gives the Trojans a 13-12 lead with a PAT coming up. $11:18 to go in the second quarter. So that drive, PAT
almost came in. Up and good.
By Elaine is good. So it's a 14-12 lead for Bridgewater-Raynham. So that was a 11 play drive covering 59 yards. 4:30 and about 5 minutes. Well, something's going to have to give. Eddie.
Absolutely.
Attleboro seems to be doing well on the line of scrimmage, but it's the big chunk plays by the Trojans that are hurting them. But then again, Attleboro's had some big chunk plays as well. The 43-yard touchdown pass to Raphael and the 42-yard touchdown run by Alonzo. And while I was looking down...
Oh, fielded by Raphael. Ooh.
Eddie, you take it. I
Oh, sorry. No. Sorry. Probably the worst field position for either team to start now at the 30. Looked a little bit dicey there on a bit of a horse collar there.
Ooh.
But I will keep my mouth shut.
It's a very easy game to play from the press box and even easier to officiate.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So Attleboro trailing 14-12 with 11:10 to go in the second quarter begins at their own 30-yard line. First and 10. The outstanding junior quarterback Braden Jones in shotgun formation.
Bring the pressure.
They fake the screen pass to Jones, throw underneath to the sophomore Raphael, breaking oodles of tackles for about a 5-yard gain. Final stop made by number 11, quarterback Isaiah Baptista. Who caught that ball? Oh, that was Raphael.
Yeah, Raphael.
5-yard gain, second and 5 from their own 35. Beautiful night for football here at Tozer Cassidy Field. Great turnout by the fans. A lot of yellow in the student section.
Yeah, that's Minion Night from Despicable Me. Oh, bring it
all-out
7.
blitz. And Alonso gets past the line of scrimmage, ripped down. Nice tackle by Crislin Creed, but not until Alonso running inside against the all-out blitz, gain 6 for the first down. We talk about Attleboro's getting lower defensively tackling. Alonso's getting his pads lower running.
Yeah, that too.
Moves from the 35 to the 41. First and 10, Bombardiers. Defensive coordinator is Lamont Penn for the Trojans. 3 down linemen. Low snap. Gives it to Alonso. Hit in the backfield as that play was blown up early. Tackle made by number 20, defensive end Colin Pauline. That's a loss of 3.
The play before this one that just happened, they brought 7 on that play. They still got positive yardage out of it.
I think they're expecting a first down pass.
Yeah.
Second and 13 from their own 37. Offensive line comes out. Left to right, Bennett, Abujade, Owusu-Mensah, Andrade, and Williams. Twins both ways. Right slot comes from motion left, creating trips. That's Raphael. Jones back to pass. Underneath to Madden Murray. Tackled almost immediately by the middle linebacker, Drew Silva. Read that play well. That's a gain of just 3 yards, 3rd and 10. But Braden Jones putting some zip in that ball.
Oh, absolutely.
And speaking of good form tackling, that was outstanding form tackle by Drew Silva. 3rd down, 10 yards to go for the Bombardiers. Madden Murray all alone on the right. Press coverage by the cornerback. I believe that's Bernard. Trips to the left.
Pressure.
Jones, middle screen. Hit right away.
Oh, flag in the back, roughing the passer, though.
Wow. Tackle was made by number 44. Outside linebacker Brady Cartwright. Anthony made that catch? No, Alonso made that catch.
Yeah, Alonso made it.
So no gain, but again, the flag down. And we'll see what this call is. Is it a hold on Attleboro or late hit on the Trojans? Long conversation between one of the officials and our lead ref, the white hat, Michael Byron. 14-12 Attleboro, 8:10 to go, first half on a beautiful night for football. Breeze blowing into the press box, though.
Yeah, it feels kind of nice.
Yes.
Thank God I brought a sweatshirt.
Let's go, gentlemen. Come on, it's not debate club. How long is this conversation going to take?
I don't know. It's a long conversation, though. The offsetting penalties?
Madden Murray tracks down his mouthpiece that was downfield. Now he's having a conversation with Jim Winter, the other official going to talk to Trojans head coach Ian Bain, one of the good guys. Finally, here's the call. Face mask against Bridgewater-Raynham declined. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Bridgewater-Raynham. That's accepted. First down, Bombardiers. Well, that was a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Wow. 1st and 10, Attleboro. Speaking of plays you want to put a star by to review later in the game. So the ball goes all the way to the Bridgewater-Raynham 44-yard line. Yeah, 44. Plus 44-yard line. Shotgun formation. Twins both ways.
Bringing pressure.
All out blitz again. Jones. Oh, pass was tipped and intercepted. It was tipped underneath. An interception made by number 9. Is that right?
Hey, let's get it back, bro!
Oh, Caden Bernard on the interception. It was tipped by middle linebacker Silva. So number 15, Bernard, with the interception on a tipped ball.
That's just a real big gut punch for Blue Bombardiers.
Wow. So Silva tipped it, and Bernard intercepts. Wow, big play. Bridgewater-Raynham has the ball at their own 34-yard line. 1st and 10, heading left to right. 7:51 to go in the half. They lead by 2. Uh-oh, skinny post, one-man pattern. Running free is Jamison Dorica. They're not going to catch him. Wow. 66-yard touchdown pass. First down. A one-receiver pattern. And I think the Bombardiers might have been blitzing there.
A little bit. Or they were just caught on their heels and couldn't make up.
66-yard touchdown pass. You know, first play after a turnover, like a lot of teams like to go for a big play, but that's normally a deep pass. That was a short post underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Just no support. 20-12, BR going for the extra point. It is good. That makes him 3 for 3, Elaine. 21. Oh, was it no good? There it is. 21-12 in favor of the Trojans. We'll be right back.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Yeah, Bombardiers must have been blitzing there. There was no safety help, no help from the right side cornerback. And Jamison Dorica, who can pick him up and put him down, took that 66 yards. Long kick. This will be the sophomore Raphael at his own 7-yard line. He's across the 20. Beautiful move to avoid a tackle. Finally taken down in on the stop, Dylan Reed. Dylan Reed in on that stop. But a return from his own 7 out to close to the 30-yard line, over the 30-yard line. It'll be Attleboro ball, 1st and 10 at the 32. So 32 minus 7, a 25-yard return. Attleboro, 1st and 10. 7:28 to go in the half. They suddenly trail 21-12. Their own 32. Low snap again. Jones gives it to Alonso. Breaks to the outside, taken down on the Attleboro bench. Okay, I'm starting to think this Bridgewater-Raynham middle linebacker, Drew Silva, can play. He was in on another tackle along with number 71, Matthew Poe, the nose tackle.
Yeah, he's got a real nose for the ball. He's been flying all over this field tonight.
It was a 5.5, 6-yard gain. We'll call it 6 for Alonso because we like him. It'll be 2nd and 4. But he tipped that ball that led to the interception. He's been active. Plays well off the ball, too. The other inside linebacker with him is Christian Creed, number 8. Alonso running the same play.
There you go, baby.
To the left sideline, 1st down, gets low. Big collision and the tackle made by Caden Bernard. But a 1st down as they're in BR territory from the 38-yard line to the Bridgewater-Raynham 47. 12-3, a 15-yard gain for Alonso. This is the best Attleboro's running attack has looked all year. For Bridgewater-Raynham, the nose tackles Matthew Poe. The defensive ends are Baker and Cartwright. Baker and Pauline. Cartwright's an outside linebacker along with Rotondo. Inside linebackers are Creed and Silva. Knudsen and Hogue are their safeties. Anthony, they're on the same play, only this time to the right. And I think Bennett was the lead blocking there. That's going to be a gain. He's at the 45. Going to call that 2 or 3?
2.
Well, 2nd and 8 at the 45. Attleboro trails 21-12. Clock moving. 5:40 to go. Bombardiers, and again, when Bridgewater-Raynham is playing 22 different players, Attleboro, almost all their key players going both ways, taking their time in and out of the huddle. Murray's the receiver to the left. Slot Vieira goes from left to right. Power pistol formation, play action pass. In the flat, the catch is made.
There's a flag.
Brandon Durkee, who missed the first 3 games due to injury, is back. Would have been a 1st down catch. We'll see what the call is. Basically a fullback position out of that shotgun formation. They're picking the flag up. It was dropped right at the 45-yard line, which was the line of scrimmage. Come on, sir. Holding. Defense. Holding. Offense. Offsetting penalties. So it'll remain 2nd and 8 at the 45. 21-12, Trojans over the Bombardiers, 5:08 to go. Clock stops after the penalties. Bombardiers come out of the huddle. Vieira in the slot to the right. Madden Murray, nephew of the great Caden Murray. Back to pass down the left sideline is the sophomore Raphael. Pass was out of bounds. Excellent coverage by the cornerback, Caden Bernard, who is built like an outside linebacker. 3rd and 8. That is the biggest high school cornerback I've seen in a long time. Quarterback on the other side, Isaiah Baptiste. Husky lad as well. 5:01 to go in the half. Attleboro trailing. 21-12. This time Raphael's wide right. Murray wide left, that's the short side. Empty backfield, trips right. Jones back to pass.
Bubble screen.
Bubble screen to Murray. Eludes a tackle taken down from behind after a gain. That was a beautiful tackle by Colin Pauline, the defensive end, or Murray would still be running. Boy, did he make a great move to avoid initial contact. He gains 5. So it'll be 4th and 3. 4th and 3, Bombardiers at the 40-yard line of the Trojans. Huge play coming up. Oh, I meant to ask you about the approach. Sometimes wide splits in the line, sometimes tight splits. Why? But we'll get to this big 4th down play. Again, empty backfield. Jones is drilled down the middle, but a bullet pass and a tremendous catch by James Destito. 1st down, and Jones is going to feel that in the morning.
Oh, he will.
By the way, that was Silva, the middle linebacker, who hit him. What a play. 14 to number 1. From the 40 to the 36. Needed 4, got 4. Or needed 3, got 4, but still. Oh, what a hit.
He almost dropped that ball, too. It bounced off his chest, and then he just bear hugged it.
Oh, I meant to mention Dylan Reed, number 4 for Bridgewater-Raynham. Coaches compare him to Julian Edelman the way he plays. Trips left, one receiver right. Confusion in the backfield. Sacked. Hit initially again by Silva, the outstanding middle linebacker. Attleboro's going to have to do something about that. Pereira was in there as well, and that's a huge loss.
10-yard sack.
Wow, 10-yard sack.
That was not pretty.
Well, if you're the offensive line coach, what do? Bridgewater-Raynham starting to blitz up the middle. How do you adjust?
You know, because they're showing it so late before they're queuing in on Jones's snap count. They're timing it just perfectly. Wow. They're not showing it beforehand. You know, but maybe tighten the gaps up a little bit. Have someone help out because sometimes they're getting beat. But
Alonzo runs to the left.
Nice 6-yard pickup.
Tackle made by Creed, the other inside linebacker. As Eddie told you, gain of 6. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 14.
Or just a comment back on what we were talking about before.
Yep.
Before we were just talking about, you have your running back help with the pass pro, keep him in the backfield. You already have your wideouts and everything. See what happens then. You need the extra bodies to help and stuff like that because, some of these, the number 56, Bennett got a little beat on that play. His feet stayed, his hips turned. Can't
Back
do that.
to pass as Jones has time.
Oh.
Ooh, there was something wrong there as DeCito and Murray were in the exact same area. So was Raphael. They both reached for it, got in each other's way, and the pass falls incomplete.
So they're bringing out the punt crew.
And this is the first punt of the game for either team with 1:46 to go in the half. This will be the 11th play of the drive. And Braden Jones, the junior, will do the punting. He's not all the way back. He is not. Now he's moving back. Jones.
Ooh.
Was that
It
was
was
partially
tipped.
blocked?
It was partially tipped.
Number 24 for the Trojans, Andrew Presame, a junior, with the block. Or tip. He was not as far back as usual.
These Trojans are bringing the heat on all sides of the football tonight.
Yeah. So from the 40, the line of scrimmage will be the 32. So that's credit for a 12-yard punt, even though it was tipped, and they needed 14 for the first down. So this is big, just 1:39 to go in the half. Bridgewater has all 3 timeouts, Bridgewater-Raynham. At their own 32, 1st and 10. Jack Lambert, shotgun formation. Lewis is to his right.
Number 2 of the lead block.
Runs left, and they pull on that one. The right guard, Nathan Porter, pulls to the left. We'll give a 6-yard gain to Nathan Lewis. Sorry, Bombardier fans, missed the tackle. I think it was McHugh.
It looked like him.
2nd and 6. They come to the line quickly. Oh, 2nd and 4. Yes, it was a 6-yard gain. Sorry. 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Fakes the handoff.
Oh, big
McHugh
hit!
on an A-gap blitz. Kyle McHugh, senior middle linebacker, 6'1", 211. Huge play.
He came in untouched on that play.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Coming off the field limping, super sophomore Ademola Abujade.
Uh-oh.
Starts on the defensive and offensive line. Ball is all the way back to the 29. So it was the 20 line of scrimmage. I'm sorry, was the 36. Now it's back at the 29. So that was a loss of 7 yards on the McHugh sack. 3rd down, 13 yards to go. Bubble screen. That's the player they compare to Edelman. And he bursts down the left sideline. And Raphael's going to catch him from behind. But that was a bubble screen. That was designed for him to run back inside. But there was no outside containment. He took it right down the sideline for a huge gain. Wow, on the 3rd and 13 play. Wow.
Down to the 6.
Lambert to Dylan Reed. From the -29 to the 6. So that's 31 plus 44. 75-yard gain. 75-yard gain. Clock is moving. It's just 7 seconds left in the half. And Bridgewater-Raynham calls timeout. Oh my gosh, what a play.
That was crazy.
75 yards. Sorry, folks, should have done a better job of keeping you up to date on the time.
7 seconds left in the half. Let's
Wow.
see what they can do.
So if he catches that, is forced inside, even if he gets the 13 yards for a first down, they're still at midfield.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was broken
But
containment on that.
if the Bombardiers can hold here, Josiah Raphael, the cornerback who ran him down from behind, showed some great speed. Reminds me of years ago when Attleboro had the 10-7 win against Durfee.
Yeah.
When Harrison, the guard, also played in the basketball team. 3-year starter. But anyway, he was the right tackle on offense. Attleboro threw an interception. He chased the defensive back down, tackled him at the 5-yard line. Attleboro then had a goal line stand. Back to pass, fade
Post
pattern,
fade.
wide open. Touchdown for Jamison Dorica. So that's 11. 13 touchdown passes on the year. No time on the clock. Wow, 1st and goal from the 6. Lambert to Dorica. and it's 27-12. Bombardiers have played some good football tonight, but boy, they've been hurt by huge chunk plays. I mean, to be able to traverse 68 yards in a minute and 32 seconds. Vieira almost with the block. 4 for 4 on PATs now for Jillian Elaine, and it's 28-12. BR. Attleboro had a 12-7 lead. The next 3 touchdowns that belong to the Trojans, and that does it for the first half. Eddie, before we head to a break, thoughts?
You know, I will say our Blue Bombardiers are playing a better football game.
Yep.
But we've had big chunk plays. They've had big chunk plays. Unfortunately for the Bombardier fans listening now, BR has just capitalized more on those big plays. Tackling's getting a little bit considerably better compared to FAM. The offensive line needs to really pick up on the blitzes a little bit more. Keep your head up. I know. Sometimes when you gas a little bit on these long drives, if you just, if you're on the long drives on defense and you go to the offense, you're tired. You got to keep your head up. You got to be aware. Talk to your teammates. Talk to coach, because coach is going to say, "Oh, we can do this now." But I will say they're playing considerably better football. Coming out of the half, let's make a statement and go hit them in the mouth a little bit, get that attitude back. And then on the BR side of the ball, they are flying around the field. Oh my goodness! The last 2 drives for Attleboro, they've brought 4, sometimes 5 people every play. We saw a couple with 7. Flying around the field.
Wow. We'll be back in a few moments with some halftime stats and a summary of the first half on 1320 WARA and AACS 15 Sports. Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley and Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley and Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com. LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com. Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
The Betting Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Flugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley & Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. We're at halftime. 28-12, the visiting Bridgewater-Raynham Trojans over Attleboro. Let's listen to the band a little bit. Outstanding. Eddie, what do you have for first half stats?
All right, we'll start with our Blue Bombardiers first. At the quarterback position, as you know him and love him, Braden Jones.
Yes.
He is 9 for 13 for 84 yards,
Wow.
a touchdown, and a pick.
And the pick was on a tip ball.
It was on a tip ball,
really
so
on him.
like
And
half
he's-
a pick if you really want to consider
Yeah,
it.
and he's taken some hits.
Oh, he sure has. He got lit up in that last drive. I kind of felt bad for the kid. And then number 22, Nathan Alonso, running low, running hard, had that beautiful 42-yard run to score. He's playing out of his gourd. And then number 15,
Landon
Vieira. He has 57 yards, 2 receptions, and a touchdown.
Wow.
And then we'll go to the other side of the ball to Bridgewater-Raynham. Number 12,
Jack
Lambert. He is 9 for 14, 231 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown.
So he has 13 passing touchdowns already.
Correct.
And at least 4 rushing touchdowns on the season.
Yes, and that little 2-yard rush when they're down here, the first quarter, just walked it right in a little bit. And then number 1 for Bridgewater-Raynham, Caden Blake, 12 rushes for 40 yards and also a touchdown.
Yep.
And then number 5, Jameson Dorica, who I get confused with my last name. Because Parika. He has 4 receptions, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Wow. They're testing your arithmetic skills
They
today,
are. My brain's, I think I got some smoke coming out of my ears just a little bit. You know, I deal with dirt and heavy equipment now. I'm not really a math guy, you know, so.
And you just got to meet Jim Maximuk, who is Ian Bain, the Bridgewater-Raynham coach's film and video guy. He and my brother Michael, when they were at Franklin, you should see, because they're both football historians. And they would start telling specific stories about games that took place in 1972. It was just amazing. Attleboro had the ball first. Their first 2 plays were an unmitigated disaster. And then a 14-yard pass to Madden Murray and a 42-yard touchdown run by Nathan Alonzo. PAT was blocked. They led 6-0. The Trojans countered with an 11-play, 59-yard drive. A 22-yard pass to Dorica, and then a touchdown run of 3 yards by their outstanding running back, Braden Lewis. Attleboro countered with their second 4-play touchdown drive. This one covered 57 yards. 43 of those yards, a pass from Braden Jones for his 8th touchdown pass of the year to super sophomore Josiah Raphael. 2-point conversion was no good, 12-7. Franklin came back with an 11-play, 59-yard drive. We thought Attleboro would stop them on 4th and 4. A tight end screen to number 2, Braden Lewis. He was absolutely drilled by Boston Baldwin. They brought out the chains, made the first down by 3 inches top. Rats. That was followed by a 29-yard completion to Dorica, and then the 2-yard touchdown run by the quarterback. Attleboro drove for their own 30-yard line to the 44 of Bridgewater-Raynham, and then a pass over the middle was tipped by the linebacker Silva, who's been everywhere, and intercepted by cornerback Caden Bernard. Again, the biggest high school cornerback I have seen in a very long time.
He is a big dude.
Attleboro then embarked on a more than 10-play drive. Big play on 4th and 3. Braden Jones was absolutely drilled by a blitzing Silva, but got the pass off. First down catch by DeStito to give the Bombardiers the first down, but the drive fizzled out. Bridgewater-Raynham took over with 1:39 to go at their own 32-yard line on a 3rd and 13 play after a sack by McHugh. A bubble screen to the Bridgewater-Raynham version of Julian Edelman, Dylan Reed. Coaches say he's in the weight room all year long, eats healthy,
there you go.
Takes care of himself. He caught a bubble screen designed to go to the inside.
Yeah.
He saw there was no outside contain, went down the sideline for 75 yards, tackled from behind by Josiah Raphael, and then on the last play of the half, 7 seconds left, Bridgewater-Raynham, a 6-yard touchdown pass on a fade from Lambert to Dorica. 28-12. We'll be back with second half action right after this. Where am I?
LJ's Car Wash located...
Whoops, not that one. Yes, that one.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports at 1320 WARA Radio. Eddie, take it for a second. I got to put my warmer shirt on.
All right. One thing before we went to commercial break I wanted to comment on was the penalties. There's been a lot of offsetting ones, but the one that killed Attleboro the most was that face mask down on the 2-yard line. That was such a momentum killer because it stuffed them. You heard me and Paul. We were cheering. We were like, "Oh my goodness, they stuffed them!" And then they're like, "Oh no, half the distance to goal," and then they scored, which was not the best.
Bridgewater-Raynham won the opening toss and deferred to the second half. That decision looks wise now, as this opening series of the third quarter could decide the game.
Yeah, Attleboro needs to come out, get a stop, and like I said, when we were going into halftime, make a statement.
Kicking off left to right. There is a gentle breeze, but it's a cross breeze coming from the visiting side right into our press box.
It feels real. For me personally, it feels real good. I know you're a little chilly, but it feels great for me. I might throw my sweatshirt on in a minute, though. We'll see what happens.
And then I'll make fun of you.
Okay.
Getting ready to kick off from left to right is Haley Gonçalves. Back to deep. The back deep is for Bridgewater-Raynham. Ryan Alves, who's done very good returning kicks today. Believe the other one, well, I don't know who the other returner is. Here's the kick. Ground ball, base hit, bounces into Alves' hands again at the 30-yard line. Breaks a couple of tackles. He's up near the 45. Okay, that is the third special teams tackle that number 44 for Attleboro, sophomore Wade Stevens, has been involved in. 5'9", 164.
Yeah. Jason Menard tripped him up, though, back up to 35. It looked a little bit like that. But hey, third special team tackle.
Yep.
That's how you get more playing time. Special teams are important.
I was just going to say that. If you're a sophomore and you want to impress your coaches,
absolutely,
make some plays on special teams.
Sophomore year, I was on PAT, so I definitely did something.
11:55 to go in the third quarter. The Trojans lead 28-12. Starting at their own 42. This is huge. The Bombardiers need a stop. They're back to the wide splits in the offensive line. Quick toss to the short side with Lewis. Lowers his head. Gets about a 5-yard gain. Big hit by Boston. I came to play football tonight, Baldwin. Yeah. Explain to those who don't know offensive line play, what's the difference between wide splits and tight splits?
So wide splits usually is like your go-to most of the time.
2nd and 4.
It's just how the offensive line sets up. It spreads the defense out a little bit more, so you can set up running lanes or passing lanes. Short splits are usually more on short yardage and goal line because you just want to make a big wedge blocking.
Yeah.
You just want to make this huge wedge that the running back or quarterback can run behind.
4-man front for the Bombardiers with sophomore ATN in for Sutherland at defensive end. Ball is free on the backfield.
Bombardiers recover.
Hands of Baldwin. And we'll see. It looked like Lewis thought it was going to be a play-action fake. Oh my gosh, it went in and out of the hands of Boston Baldwin. And Bridgewater-Raynham has it back. And again, it is, if you've never played football, that silly oblong shape of the football, you never get a true bounce, and boy, are they difficult to recover. It's 3rd down and 9. So that goes to the loss of 5. You got to give it to number 1.
Yep.
Huge play, 3rd and 9 at their own 42-yard line.
Bringing some pressure. Bringing 5.
Yes. Back to pass. Lambert has time. It is complete. It's going to be just short of a first down. Another reception for Jamison Derica. How many is that now for Jamison? That's going to be 5.
Yeah.
Wow. 4th down, 2 yards to go. So that was a gain of 7. They're at midfield.
Attleboro's bringing pressure again.
Delayed snap.
There we go. Sack. A 12, 13-yard sack right there.
Pressure put on by Baldwin and Vieira. The sack made by just off the injury list, Brandon Durkee, the senior. Good to have him back. And that was a miscommunication on the O-line. So that goes as a loss of 11 yards. Wow. Great to see Bennett in there in the defensive line, but I think that means Abujade is out. And we'll have to see. Abujade is out there, but limping. But it's great to have him back. Attleboro 1st and 10, and they don't have enough players on the field. Here comes the running back, Alonso. 10 minutes, 1 second to go, third quarter. Attleboro's first possession of the half. They're down 28-12. And they're confused.
High snap.
High snap, jet sweep. Baldwin wants to throw. Murray's out there.
Oh, he caught it! Touchdown!
Well, he's blasted out of bounds
30-yard pass.
by Knudsen. It looked like a jet sweep to the right with Raphael, the sophomore. He was juggling the ball. And then how far was that pass?
30-yard pass.
Wow. And that's 13. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. We're
13
good.
to Murray for plus 30. The Bombardiers first and 10 at the 10-yard line. Wow, what an exciting play.
QB keeper.
Jones runs to the right. That fooled absolutely nobody. Inside linebacker, Crislin Creed on the tackle. And it's going to be a loss of 1. Second down. And it's goal to go now from the 11. Nine minutes, 25 seconds, clock moving. Murray was wide open, but Raphael was under so much pressure, he had to lean back as he threw it.
Yeah, a little wobbly up there,
Yeah,
but hey, they connected.
Murray had to come back for it, reached up, made the catch, tiptoed on the sideline, and was drilled in the back. Jones back to pass, looks to the right, overthrown, third down coming up. Good looking for Madden Murray, nice coverage by Isaiah Baptiste. Third and goal. Youth football night here, so all the young cheerleaders, all the young football players from the Whitehawks, the student body, all dressed like minions.
Yeah, there was someone over there. If you know You're Despicable Me, there's someone over there with the main character Gru's face on a mask. And that screaming you heard when we were coming back from halftime, it's a thing from the movie. It's like, we're going to steal the moon, and then they all scream. So
Huge play coming up here. Murray, who's not 100%, still getting over that ankle injury. He's wide right. DeStito is wide left, only has 1 reception. Alonso bobbles the ball in the backfield and was drilled by number 73, Matthew Morris, the junior. And it's going to be third and, that's going to be a loss of 1. Now it's going to be 4th and goal from the 12. Oh, reaching into the bag of tricks.
yeah,
To come
you know,
up.
you got to get something going. And I mean, it got us excited.
And they ran that towards the short side of the field.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a lot of time for that play to develop.
No.
And we got a timeout by the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers.
Oh, yeah, take a breather. We're getting a little too excited out there, boys.
8:25 to go, third quarter, 28-12, Bridgewater-Raynham over Attleboro. 4th and goal from the 13. Coming up.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
I love the sound of dead air in the morning. Sounds like victory. The Apocalypse Now fans.
There you go.
Pardon me?
I said, there you go. I was trying to figure out where it came from.
Here we go. Baldwin wide left. DeStito, who is outstanding, is in the slot left. Alonso to the left of the quarterback, Braden Jones. Twins to the right with Murray in the slot. Back to pass. They're rushing 4. Intercepted over the middle.
Incomplete.
Dropped. Which the coaches are probably happy about. He would have been down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
So it's a turnover on downs after the 30-yard reception on the trick play. Raphael to Madden Murray. And Franklin, with a 28-12 lead, takes over at their own 13-yard line. Rats. And they come right out of the huddle. 8:16 to go. 1st and 10. Spread formation, Twins both ways. Lewis, again, they pull the
Up
right
the middle.
guard to the left. Lewis comes up the middle. He's going to gain a couple. Big tackle made by number 12, the sophomore, Carl Etienne. Gain of 1 for Lewis. How many yards does Lewis have rushing now? That's number 1.
Oh, there's number 1?
Yep.
Oh, 41 yards.
On how many carries?
15.
Second down, 9 yards to go. At their own 14-yard line. Noah Williams playing nose tackle. Abujade in there at defensive end. Vieira
pressure
blitzing
again.
from the outside.
Oh, get him, get him!
And Lambert is hit, throws the ball away. Vieira was in there along with... Come on. Number 12 for the Bombardier. Oh, that's ATN. So
Yeah.
2 big plays in a row.
The outside linebackers came out on the out. Right? Yeah. Just came in and pushed him back. Almost ended up in the safety. He was backpedaling for a second.
Third down, 9 yards to go. Again, if the Bombardiers can be the team that scores next, take over the momentum of this game, it's going to be a great fourth quarter.
Great fourth quarter. There was a spark of it in that last drive. Let's hope we can capitalize on it.
Twins both ways. The running back Lewis is to the left of the quarterback behind that offensive line of Isabel Morris, the Turtle, Kilsby, Potter, and Louis Jean. Lambert running right, turns the corner, is going to be short of a first down. A positive gain, though. Chased out of bounds by ATN. That sophomore came to play. So that's going to be a gain of, we'll say 3. It'll be 4th and a long 5. From their own. Where are they?
At the 14.
Punt. No, they're beyond that.
Excuse me.
Punt formation from the 17-yard line. The punter is the tight end, Finn Kelly, who had a great first quarter and had that big first down conversion. Oh, my beautiful
goodness.
punt. Skies it. Catch is made.
Returns it.
Raphael at midfield. You want to talk about a fabulous open field tackle?
That was poetry right there.
Yes, number 20, defensive end Pauline, and number 11, Baptiste, the cornerback, combined. So he fielded that punt at midfield, returned it 3 yards to the plus 47, where the Bombardiers take over. 7:07 to go in the quarter, down 28-12. And they're at the plus 47. What do you think here, Eddie? Try to establish a running game or rely on the great arm of Braden Jones?
You know, maybe run, a little play action, get them on their heels a little bit and dump it over the middle, or run that bread and butter of that little out, or the bubble screen they've been really hitting on, something like that. But like you said earlier, we need to get something moving. Make this a ball game.
Matt Murray is wide right. Here's that power pistol formation. But confusion in the backfield, and Alonso's going to be stopped for no gain or maybe a loss. Coach, and again, so good to have Brandon Durkee back, the 6-foot, 170-pound senior. He plays next to Braden Jones, the fullback, in that power pistol, but that's a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. Boy, in that tackle was Rowe, the nose guard, and Baker.
Moving down that line of scrimmage, just mirroring everything. That was a beautiful play.
They're back at their own 49 now, 2nd and 12. Need a big play here. Attleboro offensive line, left to right. Bennett, Abujade, who's limping. Owosu Mensah, the center. Right guard, Andre. Right tackle, Williams. Trips to the right. That's the wide side. Blitz! He's in on Jones. Oh, but the pass is to Destino. Across the middle. Avoiding tackles. First down in the open field. Dragged down from behind by Cam Knudsen. That should have been a 12-yard gain. That went for almost 40. There's James the Mosquito Destino. 1st and 10 Bombardiers. Ball is placed at the 16-yard line. So that's 34. That's a 35-yard gain. About 10 of that through the air, and the rest of that because of the water bug quickness of James Destino. Trips to the right. Twins, it's one receiver left. Alonso, they give it to him up the middle. He's hitting the backfield for no gain. In there in the tackles, Rotondo and the nose tackle, Rowe, who's playing a great second half. That's a loss of 2 again. 2nd and 12. Okay, I guess they were at the 15, and now they're at the 17. 28-12. The Trojans over the Bombardiers as we approach 5 minutes to go in the half. Clock moving.
In the third.
Third, thank you. Ow! You didn't have to kick me that hard.
Whoa.
Inside handoff to Madden Murray on a jet sweep with a counter. The guards pulling. Abujade and Andrade, and that gained a whole lot of, well, we'll give them 1 yard because we like Madden. 3rd and 11. Huge play coming up from the 16. Again, last time Attleboro was at the 10-yard line, 1st and goal, and failed to get in. He went out of, oh, no, my clock is moving. He didn't get out of bounds. Bridgewater-Raynham with Baker, Pauline, and Rowe on the defensive line. Internal linebackers are Creed and Silva, and they're good ones. Power pistol formation towards the short side. Jim Winters has to call timeout. When we get back, it'll be 3rd and 11 for the Bombardiers at the 16-yard line. Attleboro trails 28-12 on AACS 15 Sports.
The Betting Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA Radio. Big play, 3rd and 11. Oh boy, the Trojans looking to, they're sending 7. They hit Jones. Passes over the middle. Was it caught and fumbled? Was that a catch and a fumble?
This ain't he made a football move.
Destino with the catch, fumble recovery by Silva. Also in there on the hit, Cody Baker. He doesn't think he caught it. So they're calling that a complete pass from Jones to Destino and a fumble. Boy, last week against Bishop Fian, remember they had that long pass to the wideout who flat out dropped the ball?
Yeah, picked it up and ran it for 70.
Picked it up and ran, and they called it a catch and a fumble. And then a fumble. And I'm not sure if that was 9 or 73, 67, Cody Baker with the recovery. So once again, Attleboro deep in the red zone comes away with no points. Bridgewater-Raynham at their own 12-yard line. Lewis runs to the right. He's got lots of room. Diving tackle by ATN after the big gain. So he was at the 12. .350 to go. Lewis.
24.
So that's a 12-yard gain for Lewis. First down, 10 yards to go behind their offensive line. Kelly's the tight end, or H-back. Isabel, the left tackle. Morris, the left guard. Killsby's the center. Porter, the right guard. The right tackle is Louis Jean. And tell a quick story about their center in just a second. Kelly comes in motion from right to left. They run to the short side where the quarterback, Lambert, cuts it up. That's going to be a short gain. He absorbs a big hit. Before the game, going over the lineup with the Bridgewater-Raynham coaches, Ryan Scanlon, the offensive coordinator, asking who the center is. Wow. You know, I don't even know his name. We just call him Turtle all the time.
I think they say that because he's getting real low on some of these Attleboro defensive linemen.
Spencer Killsby, a.k.a. the Turtle. That was a 3-yard gain for Lambert. Second down, 7 yards to go. Their own 27. Again, they're running up the middle, trying to burn clock. Hard run by Lewis. Hard tackle by the Bombardiers. Who's in there? That was Abu Jade, who is still limping heavily. Also Noah Williams on the tackle with Landon Vieira. It's going to be 3rd and 1. So that's a 6-yard gain for Lewis. Clock moving as we approach 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
There you go.
Trojans at their own 34-yard line. Got Ian Bain, is a fabulous high school football coach. Bombardiers blitzing.
Keep her up the middle again.
Getting him in the backfield, but Lewis spins towards 1st down territory. Strong legs as he was hit in the backfield by a couple of Bombardiers. Noah Williams in there, McHugh in there. It's going to be 4th and short. So no gain, and it could have been a loss of 2 or 3.
Could have been. He kept his legs chugging along.
Oh, they're going to have a measurement. So we'll see. So I guess I am going to have to give him credit for 1 yard. This is our 2nd measurement. My dad was part of the chain gang for Westboro High School from 1964 to 2004. His proudest possession was they gave him a present captain of the chain gang jacket.
There you go.
He only wore it when he was awake.
I think in my high school...
1st down.
Yeah.
Yep.
In my high school tenure, I think my dad ran chain gang a couple times.
Yeah.
I think definitely during freshman games, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I think 1 or 2 in the varsity games, if I remember correctly.
When he wasn't up here with us.
Yeah, correct. Exactly.
So I had the wrong line of scrimmage at somewhere. They were at their own 33-yard line, so I had something wrong in that last play. But no, if you're part of the chain gang, you can't be a fan. You're part of the officiating crew.
Oh, yeah.
And there you go. Attleboro getting ready to blitz from the outside.
Keep her up the middle.
1-on-1 tackle. Boy, this sophomore, Carl Etienne, another beautiful 1-on-1 tackle on Lewis. That's no gain. And again, he's only on the field because of the terrible injury to TJ Sutherland.
He's playing angry, too.
Yeah.
You need that leader on either side of the ball, really, to set the emotion of the team.
Yeah. Well, I'd say McHugh's the leader, but you're darn right the sophomore stepping up.
Yeah.
2nd down, 9 yards to go, so we gave him a gain of 1. Now he's at the 34. We're inside the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation, trips to the left. That's the wide side. Attleboro blitzing.
Another screen.
Bubble screen. That's the same play they ran for 75 yards late in the half. It's complete to Reed. Finally tackled by Kyle McHugh with help from Jabril Ismail, but that's another big gain for a 1st down. And now that they ran that play on our side, and we got a better look at it, I was wrong. That's not designed to go to the inside.
No.
That's designed to go outside all the way. He moves from his own 34 to the Attleboro 36. So that's 16 plus 14, 30 yards. Huge play. Dylan Reed. And that will end the 3rd quarter of play. No score in that 3rd quarter, which is just fine with Bridgewater-Raynham because Attleboro was twice in the red zone, once as close as the 10-yard line. Rats. We'll be back with 4th quarter action after this. And where am I here? Back here.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Eddie, remind me, I got to get in touch with the fine people at Morin's.
You do.
Who want to join our underwriting team.
They do. They just redid it all. It's real nice inside.
Oh,
food's as good as ever.
Oh, If you don't know Morange, you don't know Attleboro. Lambert back to pass down the left sideline.
Oh, he caught it!
Gosh, what a one-handed catch! That was tremendous coverage by Raphael and an unbelievable one-handed catch. And that was number 5, Jamison Dorica again. Oh, there's a flag down.
Oh. It looks
Wow. Lambert to Dorica. A fly down the sidelines. One-handed catch, but it's going to come off the board, I think.
I don't think so.
I don't see a flag, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe they picked it up because now the official's talking to Jim Winter. So there is no flag.
No flag.
The incredible one-handed catch counts, and Bridgewater-Raynham was confused as well. Either that or the flag was on Attleboro.
That too.
So that goes for 36 yards. I brought an extra highlighter for Eddie this week so we don't have to share on touchdown plays. PAT is Gillian Allen, 5 for 5 on PATs, and now it's 35-12. And remember, Attleboro had a 12-7 lead in this game way back in the first quarter. So this is progress for the Bombardiers tonight.
It is.
But still some work to do. Bridgewater-Raynham, a higher-ranked team in Division I. And a play like that, I mean, the coverage by the cornerback was
He
perfect.
couldn't have gotten any better than that.
Nice pass rush. The quarterback, Lambert, forced to throw that ball off his back foot. It was a dime and a one-handed, left-handed catch by Dorica.
Yeah, those are just you can't even be mad at those plays.
Yeah.
Those deserve a little round of applause, even from us.
Yeah. Turn off my mic. I gotta blow my nose here. Ragweed season. Used to do that at the breakfast table. My father would say, "The fog's in," for crying out loud. Kickoff. Not sure who has it. Running up across.
13.
Oh, thank you very much. Good
Raphael.
Raphael on the return. Good special teams work for the Bombardiers today as well. So Bombardiers will take over with 11:41 to go in the fourth quarter. So that was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-play drive that covered 88 yards
And it was capped off with a 36-yard pass.
in 4 minutes. Here are the Bombardiers. Their own 35-yard line, heading right to left. Pass. Madden Murray makes the catch and then is brought to the turf by 2 Trojan players. Tackle made by Knudsen and I think Jake Spearin, number 16, who's in. So 1st and 10. Braden Jones, again, last year as a sophomore, the HockamockSports.com underclassman of the year. 6 touchdown passes. He's got 8 already this year. Giving him 7 or 8 yards on that.
It looks more like 7.
All right. 2nd down, 3 yards to go. Bombardiers their own 40. Low snap again. Handoff to Alonzo. He's going to have the first down. Alonzo with the first down. Nice work by the offensive line on the right side. The center, Uwosu Mensah, Andrade, and Williams. I think the left guard, Abujadi, might have pulled on that. First down, Anthony. Went for that's a 6-yard gain for Anthony.
There you go.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. 10:40 to go. Twins both on trips to the left.
Oh,
Jones is
again.
muckled as he throws that ball that flutters safely to the turf. And that was a quarterback sandwich between Silva, the middle linebacker. Also, Baker was in there. And Spearin, all 3 of them hit Jones as he released that ball. Again, we had a mic on the field to pick up that sound. 2nd and 10. Bombardiers down by 21. Excuse me, 23. Jones back to pass, trips left.
Screen in the middle.
Alonso with the catch, sheds one tackle, but is dropped to the turf after a short gain. Get up, let me see. You're not going to believe this, Eddie.
What?
That's another tackle by middle linebacker Drew Silva.
All over the field today.
Wow. So that's another pass. What are Jones's passing stats?
He is 12 for 19 for 129 yards, a touchdown, and an interception.
3rd and 6. 4-yard gain on that play. Big play. Bombardiers, 2 wideouts, 2 tight slots. Raphael, the left slot, goes in motion right, creating trips. Jones looks that way. Oh, DeCito was open left. Wide open as he had beat the coverage. A rare mistake by the biggest cornerback you'll ever see, Caden Bernard. But Jones, he threw a bullet there.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Well overthrown. What a tough kid Braden Jones is.
Yeah. He's been absolutely drilled by this BR defensive front 7, and he has come back just standing up. He hasn't gone down. He is one tough cookie for sure.
Just bigger and stronger, especially in the upper body last year. And he's his brother, Kellen, was more the rah-rah senior captain leader last year. Braden's the more quiet, confident leader.
Gotcha.
Big play, 4th and 6. Bombardiers from the midfield. Back to pass. It is complete.
Nice catch.
James the Mosquito, DeCito. And there's going to be a late hit. Tough catch by spinning catch in the air by DeCito. Takes some big hits. And then, is that a shoe or a pad flew off somewhere? He's tossing it off the field.
That's a back plate.
Oh, back plate.
Back plate.
Face mask. So the completion went to the 37. So for midfield, so it's a 13-yard gain on the catch, plus the flag. Oh, I didn't write down when this drive started. 9:30, clock moving. 1st and 10. Attleboro at the 32 of the Trojans. Jones back to pass. Deep down the right sideline. That's a miscommunication. Murray zigged. He thought he was going to zag. Incomplete. What are the passing stats for Jones?
He is 13 for 22, 142 yards, touchdown and interception.
Wow. Gets the play from head coach Jim Winters. Again, the great Tommy Burns is DC. Also on the staff, Derek Herber, Chris Rushlow, Chippa Jones, Will Plisga, who was the great middle linebacker last year. Kyle McHugh stepped into that role. Kevin Velasquez, quite the hoopster and football player here. Alan Foster, Tyler McCarthy, and Chris Hunter. 2nd and 10, throws underneath to Landon Vieira. I would tell you who made the tackle for Bridgewater-Raynham, but you folks can probably guess. If you can't, that was Drew Silva again. So that's going to be a gain of 6. Jones to Vieira, the best leading lacrosse player last 2 years for the Bombardiers. So plus 6, I said?
Yes.
All right, so now they're at the
32.
27.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong stick.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
You,
Sorry,
you
everybody.
leave the mistakes to me.
Okay, my bad.
People are expecting that. 3rd and 4 from the 27. Alonso, the running back, to the left of the shotgun quarterback. Right slot comes in motion left, creating trips. Jones looks that way. Passes. Just overthrown to Madden Murray, who's noticeably limping out there, and nearly intercepted by Cam Knudsen, the free safety. Ninth play of the drive coming up. 10th play of the drive coming up. 4th down, Bombardiers. 4th down, 4 yards to go. 8:26 on the clock.
Looks like they're going with a little bit more of a speed front. Number 71 for BR. Matthew Poe just came out.
Okay.
Looks like they got 4 linebackers playing defensive line now.
And the defensive end, Baker, moves to nose guard or nose tackle.
Oh.
I think Ian Bain calling timeout.
I thought a flag was going to come out on Noah Williams. He was leaning back a little bit.
Oh,
on
you're
that
right.
one. Oh,
That's what Ian Bain was talking about. I thought he was trying to call timeout. He was pointing out the movement. Good call, Eddie. So now it's 4th and 9. Not many penalties in the Bombardiers today.
no, not really.
So now they're at the 32.
Well, there's been a good amount of penalties. There's been a couple offsetting penalties for each team.
So now they're at the 32, which makes you Nostradamus.
There we go.
Back to pass, Jones. Rush by 4. Tip.
Oh.
Nice defensive play. That's 6 by number 15, cornerback Caden Bernard. Turnover on downs. And now 7:54 to go. We're going to see the Bridgewater-Raynham rushing attack try to drain this clock as they take over. You know, I think the Bombardiers can be proud of their effort today. Sometimes the better team wins.
Oh, yeah, obviously, absolutely. But, you know, since that Fiend game, this is they've been playing some better football today for sure.
So 7:54 to go. Line of scrimmage will be the Trojans' own 32-yard line, 1st and 10. And here comes the Turtle out over the ball.
That's a
Spencer
great
Kilsby.
nickname.
Yeah.
That's a great nickname. Mine was Eclipse because I would just like eclipse
the
people.
sun.
Yeah, so.
And they run with Lewis to the left, hit in the backfield. McHugh's in there for the Bombardiers. Boy, Murray is limping. Abujade is limping. Oh, Noah Williams was in there. That's a gain of 1 for Lewis.
Yeah, we forgot to mention too at halftime, Abujade went down with a cramp. He was getting stretched out over here during halftime. So no wonder he's limping a little bit now. I forgot to mention that earlier. So I'm sorry, everyone. But you know, finish this game out strong, boys. You get Saturday and Sunday to rest up.
And then back to practice.
And back to practice at school.
5-man front for the Bombardiers. McHugh, the middle linebacker, charging towards the line of scrimmage. Oh, they run a counter. They run a quick pass into the flat. Wide open was Dylan Reed, and he's still running across midfield, breaking tackles, brought down from behind by Carl Etienne. Attleboro had 5 men on the line of scrimmage. The middle linebacker, McHugh, went to his right.
Yep.
They faked that way.
He bit.
Yep.
That's the RPO that you were talking about earlier today.
They faked that way, and then sneaking out from the slot position was Dylan Reed the other way, wide open from his own 33 to the plus. Where is he? Plus 36. So that's 14 plus 17, 31 yards. 1st and 10. And how can they have, and the clock moving with 6:35 to go. Who's 62? George Corsi, a senior, now in as an extra offensive lineman. Is that an unbalanced look?
No, it just trips left.
Yeah, he's in a tight end. That was an unbalanced line right, and they go left with Lewis. Unbalanced line right, and they run left. Boy, Ian Bain. Wonder how thick his playbook is. Thicker than an Irish skull, I'll tell you that.
That's debatable. That's debatable. You know, I got a pretty thick skull over here too, so we'll see.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, I'm Irish German, so I'm stubborn and thick.
You know what? Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
5-yard gain for Lewis as we get back to calling the game. Clock moving as we approach 5:45 to go. 2nd and 5 for the Trojans. Tommy Burns and his defense. Tommy's trying to generate a turnover here. So he's going at him all out. Ball's at the Attleboro 25-ish. Oh, 29. No, it's not. It's the 25.
Oh.
Delay. Oh, big hit. Abujade, the sophomore. And Lewis with a big collision. After a 3-yard gain by Lewis, it'll be 3rd down. Oh, I'm sorry, a 5-yard gain by Lewis. 1st down. Big hit by ATM, but it was well beyond the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the Attleboro 26. Clock moving as we approach 5 minutes. Yeah, in a tight end on the right is number 62, extra lineman George Corsi.
Well, looks like they're changing the play a little bit.
So it's two tight ends with an H-back. It's not unbalanced. They run Lewis to the left behind that outstanding offensive line of Isabel Morris, Kilsby the Turtle, Porter, and Louis Jean. And again, Bridgewater-Raynham starts 22 different athletes, 11 on offense, 11 different players on defense.
You know, I was saying earlier, you know, it could be a huge factor, and at the time of 4:18 left in the fourth quarter, it's kind of coming to the truth a little bit on that one.
7-yard gain is Attleboro. They've played hard, a bit worn down right now. Williams, who's number 66 in there? Oh, that's Dylan Massey. He's been there all day. Sorry.
Yeah. He's been switching in and out.
Yeah.
Like first down, then third down, and stuff like that. He's been off and on the field all night.
Second and a short 3. They give to Lewis again. Hit in the backfield by Scott. No, but the aforementioned Dylan Massey. I gotta get the kids that play a lot. I have in bold font 11 on my program. The kids that don't play as much, the JVs and such, I have in non-bold 10 font. Dylan Massey's getting upgraded to bold 11 font, folks. It is. That was a loss of. Well, we'll call it no gain. But now it's third and a legitimate 3, not a short 3. Ball's at about the 17, 18-yard line. 3:09 to go, 35-12. Bridgewater-Raynham. They give it to Lewis running left. That's the short side. He's going to have the first down. And I want to see who that is. What an outstanding lead block. I believe it was by Finn Kelly. And I think Ian Bain is going to be putting in his backups now. Classy move, taking out the entire starting offensive unit after the first down run by Lewis. He went from the 18 to the 9, so a 9-yard gain. First and goal from Attleboro's 9.
And number 70 for Attleboro, Christian Amiro is coming in.
And now Jim Winter.
And Massey's coming out.
Jim Winter also emptying the bench. Yeah, Christian Amaro, yeah.
Amaro, excuse me.
54, Smith Bowden is in there as well. I lost the ball.
Number 25. And there's going to be a hold coming back. There's a flag in the backfield.
Flag is down. That's Ryan Alls, who's done a good job returning kicks with a 9-yard touchdown run that will come back. So 25 plus 9 TD. Nope. Flag. So for the hold. So now are they putting the starters back in?
Looks like it, yep. Because the Turtle's back in.
Wow.
That's a little... I'm not sure how to feel about that one.
So the ball's back at the 19 now. Yeah. So it'll still be first and goal.
Oh, victory formation.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're under 2 minutes to go. So it's still first down. And Jim Winter will not call timeout. All right. So now I get it. Attleboro had the ball first. BR won the opening kickoff and deferred. Their first 2 plays were an unmitigated disaster, but then a 14-yard pass to Madden. I hope he gets back to 100%. Gosh, my ankle hurts. Murray for a 14-yard gain, and then a 42-yard touchdown run by junior Nathan Alonso. BR countered with an 11-play, 59-yard drive on a 4th and 11 from the 25, a 22-yard pass from the quarterback Jack Lambert to Jamison DeRica. We won't be forgetting about him anytime soon. That was followed by a 3-yard touchdown run by Braden Lewis. PAT was good. That gave a 7-6 lead to the Trojans. Attleboro countered with another 4-play drive, this one 57 yards, an 11-yard pass. Take care, Jim. An 11-yard pass to Madden Murray, and then a 43-yard touchdown pass from Jones to super sophomore Josiah Raphael. 2-point conversion failed. Attleboro led 12-7. BR countered with an 11-play, 59-yard drive. The big play on 4th and 4, they gained 4 yards and an inch on a tight end screen to Finn Kelly, despite the huge hit by Boston Baldwin of the Bombardiers. Completed that drive with a 2-yard run. Oh, I'm sorry. Then a 29-yard completion to Jamison Durica. A 2-yard touchdown run capped it. PAT was good. That gave BR a 14-12 lead. A tipped ball was intercepted, tipped by the middle linebacker Silva, intercepted by cornerback Bernard, and then Attleboro sent an all-out blitz. They shoot through that short post to Durica. We don't know where the safety or the right cornerback were, as Durica sprinted 66 yards for a touchdown. 21-12. Attleboro followed with what, an 11-12 play drive that ended with a blocked tipped punt.
Well, went for 12 yards.
Yep. BR took over with 1:39 to go in the first half, their own 32-yard line. Looked like the half was going to run out, but on 3rd and 13 from their own 29, a 75-yard pass from Lambert to Dylan Reed down the left sideline. And look at those flips by Dylan Reed. Wow. I don't know if our camera picked that up. Wow.
Well, he can do that because he had a game.
Yes, he made it all the way to the 6-yard line, and then in the final play of the half, a 6-yard touchdown pass to Jamison Durica. That made it 28-12 at the half. No scoring in the third quarter. Twice BR stopped Attleboro deep in their red zone. First play of the fourth quarter, a one-handed catch by Durica for a 36-yard touchdown pass to complete a 7-play, 88-yard, 4-minute drive. That made it 35-12, and that was our final score. Eddie, stats.
All right, we'll start with the boys in blue, the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers. Number 14, Braden Jones, finished the night on 14 for 23 passing for 148 yards, a touchdown, and an interception.
So we know has 8 touchdowns on the year.
8 touchdowns on the year. Number 22, Nathan Alonzo had 13 rush attempts for 78 yards and a touchdown, and he had 4 reception yards to just add on top.
Okay.
So 82 total yards. And then number 15, Landon Vieira.
Yep.
63 yards, 3 receptions, and a touchdown. And then we'll go to...
And also some great work from the outside linebacker spot
absolutely.
by Landon. Yeah.
Absolutely. And we'll go to BR, number 12. Jack Lambert went 13 for 19, 335 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown.
So 3 passing touchdowns. He now has 14 passing touchdowns in 4 games.
Yep. And then we'll go to the running back one, number 1, Braden Lewis, who went 26 rush attempts for 83 yards and a rushing touchdown. And then their 2 receivers, number 4, Dylan Reed, 3 receptions for 135 yards.
Wow.
No touchdowns, unfortunately. But his teammate, Jamison Durica, not to get confused with my last name, Durica, went 6 receptions, 166 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
Have a day, Mr. Durica.
Man. Eddie, again, it's a 35-12 loss. That's not going to look good in the headlines in the Sun Chronicle tomorrow. But I think tonight sincerely represents a significant step up in progress for the development of Jim Winter's Blue Bombardiers.
Oh, absolutely. The tackling was, I wouldn't say it wasn't extremely better, but it definitely was better. The offensive line, I think they need to keep moving their feet a little bit. I know when I was playing, I personally had that problem too. Especially because they were going both ways. The big boys everyone gets tired, but especially the big guys get tired.
You had that problem more your junior year. Your senior year, you moved your feet just fine.
Well, I appreciate it, Paul, but it's sometimes it would happen. I know I'd get burned on it in film, but. The offensive line just needs to keep their feet moving, really, really communicate, because communication is the biggest thing up on the front 5 especially.
Yes.
Call out your mic, call your blitzes, call the protection, stuff like that. My junior year, we went lime for left side slide protection, Ricky for right side protection, because who doesn't like a lime Ricky? Lime Rickies are pretty yummy, all right? The big guys, we know how to eat. So we're like, this is going to be great. And then the defense, their front 7, there's sometimes they're really solid. Other times they kind of just fall flat on their face. But, as the season keeps going on, hopefully they get a little more gelled together, all that stuff. The DBs and corners and stuff like that. when they were playing man tonight, oh my goodness, they're all over them.
Yeah.
Except for that one huge play,
66-yard
the
play,
66-yard play, where you couldn't have asked for better coverage on that. He just made a freak athletic play.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Oh, you mean the 36-yard one-handed catch?
Yeah, 36 one. Yes. Sorry. Absolute freak play.
Yep.
But yeah, that's really it. Just keep ironing out the kinks and imperfections and stuff like that, and hopefully next week they turn it around and we get a nice. Oh, excuse me. They get a nice big W.
All right. I'm Paul Healy. He's Little Eddie Perica. Peter Bray has been on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, also pinch hit on graphics. If you enjoyed watching the game on the AACS YouTube channel, please hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment and subscribe to the AAC YouTube channel to keep up on all the Attleboro Blue Bombardier sports this fall and all through the season. If you listened on WARA or WARA Radio, thank you very much. AACS Channel 15. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
See you next time.
Ladino's Auto Repair.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley